Hey everybody, Hotstrone here with another Star Trek First Edition video. Coach Yeager's Academy continues. With me today I have Grandar. Say hi, Grandar.
Howdy, y'all. Howdy.
Alright, so...
My bad.
Yep, Grandar, aka Tim Gerard. How long have you been playing the game, Tim?
So most recently, right around 5-6 months-ish, I kind of been on a long hiatus. I originally started back when around the same time First Contact came out in 1E, played all the way up through 2006, 2007, that time frame, and then just kind of sat out for a while.
Okay,
and then,
so you're pretty similar to me then. Pretty similar to me. People who know, they know that I started playing First Edition back in the 90s, right before First Contact came out. Pack had come out, my parents were like, we don't want you playing Magic the Gathering anymore because of all the stupid 90s. All that stuff. Anybody who grew up in the 90s knows what I'm talking about. And so I literally sold my entire Magic collection, which nowadays would be worth a lot of money. But they made me sell it, and my mother was the one who got me into Star Trek, and so I was like, well, I want to play the Star Trek card game then, because it was either that or Star Wars.
Right.
So I picked Star Trek. First Contact had been announced. Like the person who owned the store was like, well, there's a new set coming out for Star Trek, for First Contact, and I was like, oh, that's so awesome. It's my favorite. It was my favorite movie for the longest time. And then, I played. I'm one of the old dinosaurs like you. Played all the way up until, like about 2006 or so. Then I stopped playing First Edition because of the World's Not Enough Rounds fiasco. And then went to Second Edition. And then I came back in 2013, 14. So, well, I guess we're glad to have you back, Tim. You got a lot of stuff to catch up on. Over the
there has been a lot of stuff. It's not, I was a little off put by how much had come out, while also being excited because it's like, man, there's no way I'll learn all this. But I mean, honestly, it's like I've not found it to be that bad. It's more enjoyable. And then also, I just kind of jumped in. Like on 2E, I went in and I did a lot of research beforehand, and I'm still not as good at 2E as I'd like to be, but like 1E, I found like I'm much better just going in and playing the games and letting people play the new stuff against me. I love it.
Sure. So where are you from, Tim? Where do you live?
I'm in the Nashville, Tennessee area.
Nashville, Tennessee. Okay, so then you are somewhere near then the other new guys, Mr. Church and such, right? Like you guys you're like in that area?
I'm not familiar with where Church is from. Was he the one that joined that was over by Memphis?
Maybe. I'm just so terrible with names, right? And so like Tiberius Angelo, who I played in the very first video, who it's so dumb how my brain can remember someone's handle name, but I can't remember their real name.
Yeah.
I'm just blanking on it for no reason. But I thought he said he was down in that area. So
he may be. There was I'm pretty sure I saw recently somebody had said they were from Memphis, and then somebody I think said Birmingham area, because I remember
Alabama,
because Armis is down in Huntsville, and that's the play area I used to play in.
Okay.
So I remember thinking that there's several of us around, but I don't think any of us are outside of the couple of guys that are in Huntsville. I don't think any of us are right here with each other.
Sure.
We're all an hour or so away.
Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, anything that's within 4 hours is relatively close when it comes to the United States. So, so everybody at home, we'll kind of get started here. Once again, Tim and I have just quickly conversed before starting the recording. We have agreed we're going to do the online time limit because once again, it is a Sunday morning and Kevin does have family obligations that he'll need to get to. So we're going to do the hour and 45 time limit again, just to kind of also keep this video's length under control. I'm going to show people at home the deck that I'm playing, because I do have it already in the CC deck builder. It's built. It's going to be really easy for people to figure out what it is that I'm doing. Well, the genesis of this deck is I was literally at work, working, and because my brain does this sort of thing, all of a sudden this like epiphany moment occurred where my brain went, "Hey, Kevin, you know, if you see this thing before you see that thing, that might be legal, and that might work." And then I ran it by Mr. Heaney in rules, and he agreed. He's like, "Kevin, that's gross, and I hate you, but but it does technically work. I don't, you know." I was like, "Well, I don't." So I wrote back, I don't think it's overpowered, but it's definitely something that nobody that I know of has thought of. And then, of course, it actually um, very quickly I realized that it would also be something where I can build around. I could use it in conjunction to build around evaluate Starship systems, which I had already agreed to do for this deck, as I had put in the thread in the on the boards, having people throw me ideas of give me a card or cards that you think that you would like to see me try to build around. Okay, so like in first edition, building around is like not truly the whole deck revolves around it. It's like a thread. Like
Right.
can you flesh out a thread within the deck and have it be game relevant, right? So I have. So that's the only thing I'll tell you, Tim, is that this deck will have evaluate Starship systems in it, and you're going to see how that's going to get used by me. So we'll go ahead and get going here. We'll put an hour and 45 on the clock. So that means that at 11:03 U.S. Central Time, that's when we will call it. All right, go ahead and give me odds or evens, Tim.
Let's do odds.
Evens it is. I will go first.
Okay.
We will start with a Q-Stent Civil War.
Okay. I have a Temporal Michael Wormhole.
Interesting. I will raise that with a full-blown AU door.
Okay. I have a regular Q-Stent.
Sure. We'll get a little nasty here with a Battle Bridge door.
Ooh. Seen a lot of those lately.
Yep.
Let's see. And I have a Squire's Rules.
Oh, you are? Okay, Squire's Rules it is then. All right.
Yeah.
I like it. I've been... several of my videos now have been like Squire's Rules, so I hope everybody at home is enjoying watching the Squire's Rules chicanery. The idea for the deck I'm going to be playing next week, my local player Mark is probably going to be my opponent. He's agreed that he'll try to get himself ready to play. And I kind of gave him a loose idea of like, well, this is the deck that I'm thinking I'm going to try to build. And he's like, well, then I'm going to play Squire's Rules, so I'm going to screw with it.
Nice.
because of the fact that the idea is based around me trying to guess my opponent's dilemmas. So anyway, so I don't have any more doorways. How about you?
Nope. I am out of the doorways.
Okay, shuffling my missions, and we'll get going.
Okay.
Let's start with reallocate dividends. Let's join the mob.
Nice. I have agricultural assessment.
Oh boy, I smell original series time location. All right, the unsurprising test mission, post metaphasic shield test. Let's put that. Oh my gosh. I mean, that comes out pretty early against your mission already. I don't know. I don't know which side of this I want to be on. Yeah, let's go here.
Okay. I will do
Study planetary devastation. SETI Alpha
Yes.
5.
And I'm going to stick it on the side. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Examine morality. I guess we'll go here.
Okay. Yeah, Excalibur. Almost used that one. Did not. Talos 4.
Okay. This is definitely screaming out that you're playing TOS feds.
Oh, yes.
We're just going to drop test mission 2 right here.
Okay.
You gotta try to break up your space line a little bit.
Research devastating attack for Earth.
Oh, that's Starfleet. That's the Starfleet homeworld.
Let's do here. That's fine.
All right, well, your planets are 30, 30, 35, 35 Starfleet headquarters. I suppose you do have Klingon and non-aligned. I suppose you have Klingon and non-aligned in here. So you could be doing TOS Klingons, which I'd be much happier to see if that's what you're doing. Not because I think I'm going to have an easier time beating it, but just because of the fact that I'm curious to watch it get played. Examine distance sector.
Ooh.
Oh boy. I feel like I'm gonna put that here. I mean, if you are playing TOS Klingons, I'm not worried about this one being close to you.
Right.
So let's do that. And then also the fact that 6 range might shut off the rest of your missions.
Let's see. We'll do Organia.
Oh, this is really starting to look like TOS Klingons now.
We'll put it down here.
Interesting. And then we'll end with Romulus. Romulus coming out last. Yeah, let's make your last mission be the end of a space line.
Okay. Then my last mission will be transfer vaccines.
Interesting. Yeah, you've got Klingon icons all over the board here. I'm really feeling like it's TOS Klingon. I mean, I think that Earth, if that's the case, if I'm right, and Earth is what's giving it away, because it's the one thing they're like, well, that's Starfleet Earth, not Fed Earth. Huh. Yeah, that's my guess. I'm gonna go with TOS Klingons. That's my guess. So, alrighty. Let's move on to dilemmas and such.
Okay. I threw all mine over in the Dyson pile or Dyson sphere just so I can get them all shuffled up with the squires. So.
Yep. You get to just basically just spray and pray, and I got to figure things out.
Yeah.
All right.
Oop, that's not supposed to do that. Why did that?
Yeah, you have to flip them all over. Even though you've shuffled them, what you have to do is like move them all into a thing, flip them all over, then shuffle them, and then start putting them down. I feel like this is the off mission because it's so far away. And the fact that he put it there, I think he was just trying to... where is he going to start? I really feel like he's going to start here. Yeah. Yep, I think that's it. I think that's where that goes then.
There we go.
Yep, let's do that. Let's start like
Nope, that one worked. Why did that one? Good lord. Okay, there we go. So I can get one working, and then the other one's like 9.
Oh, man.
Okay, those are all yours, right? Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, we can do that. Let's just do that.
And since I don't have much choice on my side, I'm just going nice and simple. You can just have 3 per. I don't mind telling you that.
You're exactly on 18, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, right. That's. Yep, I feel like that's the right decision. Okay, now I got to figure out the next thing here. I mean, I literally just noticed that you are 1 space and 5 planets. Where is my... Boy, where is my balancing act? I mean, this is going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to completely reform my combos now because of it.
I actually noticed a potentially game-breaking mistake on my side I didn't notice before.
Oh, really? I mean,
yeah,
if you want to share it now, you can, but you don't have to.
Well, the temporal micro wormhole lets me do personnel and equipment, but not ships.
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind though, if you do have a time location, anything that is AU that's reporting to the time location, the AU icon is ignored.
Yeah. So there are no time locations in this one.
Okay, so in order to make your deck work, I will give you the option to just be like, okay, the temporal micro wormhole is an AU doorway, or what have you. If you if you're realizing it now, we're not so far in that this is an issue. Like, it's not affecting my dilemma combos, that's for sure.
Okay, that's what I was making sure. So if you're cool with that, I will do that.
Okay.
I put a note on it just so if you hover over it, it's not.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah.
So of course that just basically means no downloading space-time portal and no putting a guy onto a ship. So
yeah.
Okay.
Which I wasn't using anyways. I was just using it for the picture.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was just like, wait, I remember there being something slightly different about it. I should go back and check that again real quick.
Oh man. All right. Well, there you go. I mean, it's again, I've said this before. This is why a person, this is why you play test, like so that you. All right. So, what mission do I want this to go to? Because we're gonna put this here. SETI Alpha 5 doesn't have some. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. SETI Alpha 5 doesn't have some kind of weird. Doesn't have some kind of weird turns into a space mission. Genesis Planet does. If you had Genesis Planet, it'd be like, okay, well, that's what he's doing. I don't remember SETI Alpha 5 being weird in any way.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I am going to put...
Not like the 2E version where you can drop the rule of hell on it and make it a headquarters.
Exactly, yeah. That's where my brain was going. My brain was instantly like, well, SETI Alpha 5 is involved with, the augments and then not generally engineered, and then they turned that into a headquarters. And so my brain's like, wait a minute, is there something in first edition that I'm forgetting where SETI Alpha 5 gets something that... All right. So then that just leaves these 2 missions here. That requires that. That requires that. I kind of feel like I feel like I know what your starting location is, or the one that you're going to think about doing first. Oh man, I'm rethinking this. I'm rethinking this right here because if you're gonna like do, these are the voyages. Sorry, if you're gonna do where no man has gone before, you can bounce spaceline end to spaceline end.
Yep.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just be a little bit smarter. Let's hopefully not accidentally like trick myself into a bad decision. I think that's still a good decision. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, I can't come up with a reason for this not to be the way I do this. So I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good.
We'll start putting them under then.
And so all of mine are just getting 3s, and they're all totally randomized. So,
yep.
Alrighty. Good to know.
And the fact that we have a time limit may work in our favor for that, because I had a minor deck restriction for myself where outside of just cards that enabled me to do things, essentially, everything is TOS property. So
okay.
There's not a lot of combo type dilemmas just for TOS. So
Gotcha. All right. Moving on. I have no self seeds.
Yep. Nope. I don't have it.
Okay. Drone control room, which is going to get me Admiral Valdor, and he's going to special download Garib and remote interference.
Nice. This is definitely going to be a deck I've not seen before. I am going to just go ahead and flop down. Not that one yet. Let's do a Preserver Obelisk.
You have
I don't have a facility yet. Yeah. We'll do the facility first. That's what I was thinking. In my mind, I was just like, I'm going to do the facility first. And then it's like, no, I'll swap.
Oh, so it is Federation Outpost. Okay.
Yeah.
You are fed. You are TOS fed. So my initial thought was correct. All right, let's go with Tribunal of Q.
Okay. Yeah, I really wish I had played I'm building a Klingon Romulan TOS deck and just not finished it yet. So.
Right.
Okay, and then I've got General Order 7 to go on Talos.
Okay.
Do you like them like this, or do you want me to put a note
with that,
there,
you can just set it behind. Yeah. Like right there is good. Right
okay.
fine. Yeah.
Different people prefer different things. Just like I don't have a strong opinion either way, just as long as we're cool with wherever it goes.
I'm going to drop Intuition.
Okay. Interesting. Then I will also... I'll do 5-year mission.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Evaluate Starship systems as promised.
Yep. Okay. I will do. I've got assignment Earth wherever Earth ended up at. There's Earth.
Okay. Caesar plays on Earth. You're Gary 7, ISIS. Roberta Lincoln gain TOS and may report to any corresponding time, location, your facilities, personnel, and ships. At the same location as your Gary 7 are immune to timeline disruption effects of building, interplexing, meeting, and stop first contact. Yep. Gotcha. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. I'm going to seed Starbase 247, right, Mia?
Nice. I almost used that one, but my restriction that I imposed on myself caught me out on it.
Sure.
Let's do risk is our business.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Yep. You know what? Let's just do the same. I'll just drop my risk as risky business as well.
Okay. And then I will do a. A little bit. I'm going to do a taking charge.
Taking charge. Okay. You do have to seed that as a hidden agenda.
Okay. I do that.
Yep. I am going to seed a. No, I screwed this up already. No, that's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. Hasnuk Outpost.
Ooh.
I was like, there was a reason why I put 2 non-aligned missions in this deck. Was so that when this would come up, when I would actually get these 2 next to each other, but I wouldn't have to. All right, you go.
Okay. Here's another hidden agenda.
Okay. Final Frontier onto the Starbase.
Same.
I'm also just gonna special download now. Special downloading the space dock as well.
Okay.
Okay. Process or mining on examine morality.
This is interesting. This is a lot of seed cards I've not seen together yet. I like it.
Yep. This is what I do.
So then I'll do my Preserver's Obelisk.
Okay. Sure.
And I don't have anybody in play, so here's a Khan who ready SETI Alpha or references SETI Alpha, and there's a Gary 7 who references Earth.
Oh yeah, sure. That's a pretty interesting combination. I like this. I like it. That's pretty clever. I like. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I've never seen anybody have these 2 be their preserver guys, I guess. I am also going to be weird, and I'm going to have my preserver dudes be Yarnek and Teppo. Yarnek is examine morality. Teppo is reallocate dividends.
Okay.
You have anything else?
No. That is all of my seeds.
Okay, I have one last one here, and it's going to be obsession.
Okay.
Which end is the amoeba going to start at?
Let's start it over here on my mission. Well, oh wait, no, you do have one on the other end. Yeah, transfer. We're here. Transfer vaccines.
Transfer vaccines. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. Okay. I don't have anything else. All I've got is a battle bridge, a Q's tent, my draw deck at this point, and a rough pile. So I'm ready to shuffle up and get going.
Okay, same. Okay. Should be good to go then.
No, man.
Good luck to you, sir.
This is a really weird draw. Not gonna lie, this is a really, really weird draw. So I mean, it's good in some ways and bad in others. This is a very swingy, very swingy one. All right, so we're gonna draw Kirk for free, Boyce for free. Card play will be just to download. Will be to download the TOS ship with the Final Frontier.
Yep.
So we'll go get Lot Enterprise. Lot Enterprise is going to get. Here's the thing. Normally, I would go get Kirk or Boyce, but since they were in my hand, I don't know who to get.
Nice.
This is the first time in any of my playtesting runs with this deck that I had to choose anybody else. You know what? Let's grab Scotty because he makes the shit bigger. And then he's also just gonna grab a phaser out of the deck because why not?
Right.
We'll string some downloads here. I'm down with that. Okay, so I am going to do intuition because I have Boyce in play. I'm going to call personnel.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Shuffle up your hand.
Okay.
Bing, personnel, Trader Wharf. I will take a card draw. Also an interesting draw. All right, crew 1. Bing. Load up the team here. Fly to examine morality.
Okay.
Beam down Geo Peoples. While I'm busy doing stuff, I might as well just go ahead and special download Captain's Log. All right, and I don't think anybody else does anything that I care about yet. Yeah, so end of turn, I'm going to draw 1, draw 2 for Risk is Our Business. And then the Space Amoeba has to move.
Yep.
Wow, these draws are just... Wow. Yep, go ahead.
Okay. I will. So, question real quick.
Yeah.
Because I may. So you still get your free plays off Final Frontier even if you download the ship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the download's in place of the card play, and then you still get free plays. Yep.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Just like what I did. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will play. Let's see. I've got a. Yeah. I've got a Chekhov and a. I'm going to do Decker for my 2 free plays off of that.
Okay.
And then I've got. I'm doing pretty much the same thing. I'm getting my Enterprise.
Yep.
With the special normal play. And then I was not fortunate enough to draw Kirk. So
All right.
let's see. Deck. Reveal to owner all. Okay. Could have held off on that and got those cards that were right on the top of the deck, but that's fine.
Sure.
Yeah. And here's the Captain Kirk. So not the same Kirk, obviously, but Kirk nonetheless. And where is his? I'm getting his captain's order while I'm hanging out too. Oh wait,
Yep.
that's in the tent. So let me go ahead and reveal to owner, none shuffle on the deck.
Okay.
And then in the tent for captain's order, I'm getting to boldly go.
Oh, sure.
So let's see. That's these. Just kind of make a nice stack of them for this turn. And I am just going to go ahead and put them on the Enterprise so they can just hang out there with the outpost.
So your ship is 11 range and 11 shields, huh?
Yeah.
No, sorry. No, it's +3 limit, isn't it?
3, yeah.
Yeah, so it's 9 and 9.
9 and 9.
Yep.
I wish 11-11. That would be ridiculous. Like right at the game, just the Constitution.
Right. All right. Start of the turn. I'm going to do 2 things. Oh, you're done, right?
I need to draw. I was doing because I'm going to get a extra draw for 5-year mission because everything I got in is TOS, and then my ship is exposed with 2 unstopped personnel, so I'm also getting 1 for risk as our business. So yeah, so 3.
Okay. So then the ship is undocked, basically, is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And and now it's over to you.
Okay, so then the amoeba has to move here.
Yep. Glad you remembered. I had already forgot about him.
Yep. Okay. Start of turn, I'm going to discard a card. I'm going to discard this Wall of Ships. I'm going to go get from my Q's tent a Raptor 1.
Ooh.
And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to discard this Starship Constitution. And then I'm going for the process mining ore. Then the Wall of Ships goes to the point box. And I draw 2 cards.
Okay.
With process ore mining. Okay. I am going to free play O'Brien, free play Giotto, card play Raptor 1.
Okay.
I will go ahead and intuition your hand. So you can shuffle it if you want quick. And I'm going to call personnel again.
Okay. It's good to go for you.
Nope. Constitution. So that is a miss. Okay. I am going to... I'll go ahead and have the Raptor 1 open fire on the amoeba.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and choose It Must Be Destroyed. So the Raptor then changes all of its attributes to 5 with the amoeba.
Yep.
And then, of course, it's going to get +2 to the defense. So on the return fire, it's a wash. And then 5 + 5 is 10. So I will shoot and hit the amoeba with a 10.
Yep.
And then I will damage it with a pair of It Must Be Destroyeds, apparently. then my ship is not stopped because of it must be destroyed. Oh wait, sorry, hold on, that's not right. That has to go back. The it must be destroyed as a place it on. Sorry.
Yeah.
Either way though, that's how it is. Ship and crews are not stopped afterwards, but may not initiate battle again this turn. I have not used any range. So what I will do is slap the evaluate Starship systems on it for a +3 right now. I'll fly it to here, which is where your ship is, so I will get a draw.
Yep.
With remote interference. Not exactly how I wanted that to go. But it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. It's fine. Let me think for a second, though. I now have 10 range, now that I'm out of the zone. If I do that, I could get another one on there, boost it to the 11 range, and move to here. I could move to your agricultural assessment, which is what I think I need to do. I think that's what I need to do, but I'm not quite sure. I was hoping to hit not double it must be destroyed. That was unfortunate.
Right.
I wanted to knock its range down and then have it start your turn. Or have it start my next turn at your mission again. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm just dealing with Squire's rules here, so nobody has any idea what the hell's going on. So
nope.
So 4.
It could be horrible. It could be the easiest cakewalk mission ever.
I know, right? So this is what I'm going to do. Because I have Scotty, and my ship actually does have the range. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have the Starship Enterprise fly back to here. Okay. I will beam up those two guys. One of them will download the communicator. We'll say it's O'Brien that did it, just because. Why not?
Okay.
We're gonna have each of your TOS leaders add security already. So okay, so they have security. Jesus, Gatto has double security then, so I'm not really worried about that so much. Let's fly back. Let's beam down, so now everyone's on the planet together. Let's have Giotto gain the geology off of Yarnek.
Okay.
We're gonna attempt, and then we're gonna have Risk as our business is going to download a thing.
Okay.
So we will download the prepare landing party onto it. And then, of course, prepare landing party will download a equipment. I guess we'll have it be another phaser. I don't know that this is correct as far as line of play goes. And yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So we're facing.
Well, I grabbed the whole stack. Okay. Move this. I was trying to just select those two to move them out of the way.
That's fine.
Okay. Spock's brain.
So we got to stop somebody at random first.
This is crew 1, correct?
Yep.
Let's stop this guy or girl. Oh, it's Kirk.
Yep.
I got.
Okay, so Kirk is stopped on the planet. All right, to get past, most cunning science must relocate to a planet with 23rd century in your lore, your choice. Dilemma nullified. If no such planet, they are stopped. So I need a science?
Yep.
Do I have such a thing? Yes, I do. Yarnik. Okay, so relocates, right?
Yep.
Must relocate to a planet with 23rd century in lore.
Yep.
Okay, I'll have him relocate to here.
Okay.
No, sorry. They are stopped until countdown expires. Now the question is relocate means they have to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
They have to go somewhere else. But you're feds. You're not going to battle him, I don't think. Let's actually make this. Oh my gosh. Do I send him over to secure strategic base since that's closer? I guess. But it's the wrong direction if I get this thing solved. No, I think I'm correct in thinking that that's where he needs to go.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Next dilemma.
The countdown's on. Was it 3 turns?
Yep.
Okay. Next is the Beta 12A entity.
All right. We stop somebody first.
Yep. We'll go with this one.
Scotty. End of every turn if no personnel move otherwise on planet surface and aboard each ship and facility. Two strongest person battle each other, and then if they tie, nothing happens. That is literally what's going to happen. So that is what's going to happen.
Next.
All right, so we got to go to the next one.
Yep. We don't call it the.
All right, we got to stop somebody first.
Yep. And we'll go this one.
Okay. All right. So what is it now? It's two strongest males, right?
Yep.
Sorry. Opponent chooses one personnel. They must relocate to a matching homeworld or battle strongest other male present. All right. So, yeah. Let's see here. Randomly select one Vulcan male or opponent chooses one personnel. All right.
There's no Vulcans in play yet, right? I don't remember seeing.
No, I don't have a Vulcan male in play yet. Honestly, it was either I'm going to do Scotty or I'm going to get Spock is really what I was thinking, but, you know. But I got Scotty, which I think was definitely the right decision. But anyway, reveal to others. So you can take a look here.
Battle strongest other male present. Chooses one personnel. Well, I could just, for the funsies of it, have Dr. Boyce battle one of those other guys.
All right. So then Boyce will die.
Yeah.
Okay. So there goes that card engine. And then so it doesn't matter. That dilemma goes away. Nothing left underneath the mission, but I definitely don't have the skills now. All right. Yep. Okay. The Raptor one now has the range. It's going to move to here.
Okay.
Okay, and then end of turn, I'm going to go ahead and just draw 2.
Okay.
Your go.
Remove the amoeba. He's going, what, 7? So he's sitting on top of me now.
Yep.
And the beta 12 entity. The 2 strongest personnel have to battle each other where your ship is.
Yep. Kirk will battle Scotty.
Okay.
I think. Because it's either, well, it's any one of those guys, isn't it?
2 strongest personnel must battle. So yeah, whoever.
Yeah. Okay, so I just got to think though for a second. Sorry.
That's fine.
Just thinking for a quick second here. Just thinking. I'm just thinking what's the likelihood here. This has been just an awful series of draws right now. So I'm just trying to think, how do I do this? Yeah. Yeah, we'll kill Scotty. It's going to have to be Scotty. So.
Brutal.
All right.
No one's there to push the ship harder now.
Nope. But go ahead.
Okay. A little less intricate of a turn, I think, because that amoeba's floating around. So I'm going to play Roberto Lincoln for free using the Final Frontier.
Sure.
And then I will play Odo. And then I will grab my classic communicator with him. And let's see. I'm going to start moving some of these guys around into crew 1 so I can look at them slightly easier. Okay. And let's see. Personnel of all ships and personnel of this mission is reduced to 5. That's okay. I will fly. Actually, okay. I'm going to beam down. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to beam down Kirk to study planetary deviation. And then I'm going to use the, which one was it? Where did that? Oh, there it is. So, not to start my first mission. Oh, this. I'm going to flip my taking charge.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, on my, since he is a captain and he is on the planet, I'm going to download an objective onto it. And I will download a prepare landing party onto it.
Okay.
And then I will beam back up on the ship. And then I'm going to move my ship using what little range I have right now over here to investigate quarantine and do the same thing.
Isn't taking charge once per turn?
Oh, X.
Yep, once each turn.
It is. You're correct. Well, then I will just leave that one there. Good catch.
And if you don't, I mean, yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just going to seed a couple of those out preliminarily, so it doesn't really matter. And then I will. Do I want to actually go down and work on that one right now? I think I'm actually going to give it one more turn. Just to let that amoeba move away a little bit. So I will just. So the ship is sitting out here undocked, so I'll get my draw for that, my draw for the 5-year mission, and then my regular draw, and then it's over to you, sir.
Okay, so this moves. Spock's brain counts.
And your people fight again.
Okay. I'll just have Giotto die.
Okay.
Okay, I still have geology there. Yeah, this is. Four, five, six, seven. I can move there. I can move there with the people that I have. All right, so I gotta figure something out here in just a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so play. Oh, sorry. Start of turn. I'm going to just pitch the quantum slipstream drive.
Okay.
Put this into the point box. Draw a card. Jiminy Christmas! What a bunch of terrible draws. Oh, sorry. No, I didn't mean to draw a card. I'm sorry. I was not going to draw a card. I was going to download a ref card. That's what I was going to do.
Okay.
Sorry. I was going to go get Defend Homeworld. Sorry. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to discard for remote interference. I'm going to discard. Yeah, I was going to just discard the. I was just going to discard another quantum slipstream drive, and I'm going to go get Raptor 2.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be free play Binar's weapon enhancement on the Raptor, free play Jadzia, free play Yeoman Colt, card play Raptor 2, beam up at Examine Morality. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Beam up and Examine Morality.
Okay.
And then just... Are they the strong? No, they're tied with each other, aren't they? Oh, I gotta think for a second. Moves, battles. As long as I make it so that they tie, nothing happens. Or that there's not a second personnel there. Yeah, so that is how I gotta do this. Okay, so beam up Starship Enterprise, fly to here.
Okay.
And then, of course, this is what I'm going to do. Kirk is going to be by himself on the outpost, which would be crew 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just put these people on the ship. And then Raptor 1 is going to move to your location and draw me a card.
Okay.
And then Raptor 2 is going to use its ability to move to your location, draw a card.
Okay.
And then they're going to open fire on your Starship Enterprise.
Okay.
So I'm going to... I got to do this. I mean, you don't have a battle bridge, so I can just do this on table. Draw these 2 tactics. Yeah, I'll just target warp field coils.
Okay.
So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 4. I have 11 weapons.
Okay. And I only have 9 shields.
Oh, sorry. No, I have 13 weapons. I'm sorry, because I have 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus the tactic. Yep. So target warp field coils. That'll hit, and then a flip. So that's what's on your ship.
Okay.
And yeah. I just got to plan out my next turn.
Yeah.
I also got to plan out my next turn. Okay, and we'll just go ahead and draw to end the turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so Beta moves.
Oh, yeah.
Amoeba moves.
Range, that's 4. We can't get to reallocate dividends yet. Okay. And he doesn't do anything because he moved instead of battling, so that stays. Okay. So now it's my go. Let's see. Changes up what I want to do a little bit. Those guys are going to start attacking. Let's see here. I'll do Ahura and Nagata free. I will regular play War. And then I think I think I want to go ahead and flip this to discard and get a security guy.
Okay.
So let me view to me. I think I'm gonna get Pike.
You're what?
I'm getting
Pike. Okay, sure.
Yep. So we shuffle that back. Shuffle. Okay. Now this is interesting. Okay.
I'm going to special download Classic Tricorder because I can.
Okay. see. Let me throw those guys in my crew. What do I have with me right now? Do I want to go in there? I'm a little bit concerned about what's under there, and I can't get my security download again because I just downloaded Pike. Could use it to get equipment instead. Why don't we do... This seems like a decent play. Okay, I am going to go... I'm going to beam everybody off the ship down onto Study Planetary Devastation, which would be all of Crew 1 with one piece of equipment on there. And then we are going to attempt. And then at the start of my first attempt there, of course, prepare a landing party. I'm not going to get a security guy, but I am going to get a phaser, the TOS phaser.
Okay.
So there it is.
Okay.
Put that in Crew 1 with the rest of the guys.
Okay. So you're attempting planetary devastation.
Yep. Let's see what's under there.
Females love interest to start with.
Random selection. Okay, so let's see. I've got Roberto Lincoln.
Just put them onto the table,
Aurora.
and we'll do a random number selection. That's just the easiest way to do it.
And that's, yeah.
Okay, so odds for Uhura.
Okay.
Okay, Uhura will go all the way to cloaked mission.
So far away. She's functionally gone. Goodbye.
Yep. Might be important because she's got engineer. So then you face Garbage Scow.
Yeah.
Which goes on the mission.
Okay. And do I have engineers with me?
I mean, one of them just went away, so.
Yeah, I still, yeah. So, yeah, I guess I'll be towing it away this turn.
All right.
I do have engineers with me still.
Okay.
So, I will put them... Actually, I'm not going to... Sure, those didn't reduce my range. The amoeba's gone. I could come back to...
No, you got -3 range.
Oh, I missed that one. I hovered over the must be destroyed. So, yeah, so I'm down to 6 range.
Yeah, so it's basically nullifying your to boldly go right now, so.
Yeah. That's inconvenient, but that's okay, I guess. So I'll put, I'm going to throw Decker and Nagato. I'm going to leave everybody else on the planet.
Okay.
Put Decker and Nagato on the ship, and they'll, I grabbed that other girl there. There we go. And they'll drag this one over here, and then I guess they'll sit there. But that didn't stop the rest of the crew there because I could still. So I could just go back in, right?
Yeah, you can go back in if you want to. I mean, because they're not stopped because I don't have mission debriefing. So.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so everybody that's still there will just keep attempting.
Okay.
That's everybody minus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nagata and Decker. Oh God. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I do have that. Kirk and Odo.
Kirk and Odo. Okay.
And then.
Do you have faux pas?
Class requires 3 personnel with diplomacy or 3 personnel with VIP classification. Not seen that one. I got 1 with that. See, there's 1 diplomacy. That seems like a skill I probably should have shared amongst my people. Because I can't actually pop the communicator now, right? I had to do that.
Nope, you had to do it before. Yep,
right.
Communicator is now, you have to do it as an order.
Right, that's what I was. That was one of the things when I started putting this. I was like, I don't think that works the same way it used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm one diplomacy short on that. So yeah.
Okay.
Not enough VIPs going around. So, yeah. So okay, now we're stopped. So that ship can't go anywhere. Actually, does this other one? No, because he's Commodore, not Captain. Okay. I think that would be it then. Although since my ship is over here still exposed, I'm still going to get my card draw for that, so that's not horrible. So I can get that and that. So that's working. I forgot to use the risk as our business download. Oh well. So no big deal. Okay, then I will draw 3.
Okay.
And we'll move all of our stuff around.
Okay,
so the amoeba and the beta.
Yep. Beta's not going anywhere, but it's not going to do anything. I've manipulated stuff so that there will be ties or no one to fight.
Okay.
So it won't go anywhere, but it won't do anything. Spock's brain will count down, and the amoeba will fly to here. But the amoeba is not going to go much farther. So.
Right.
All right, start of turn, I'm going to just bounce Raptor 1 to hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to just go ahead and card play it to that location.
Okay.
I will free play Alice and Sulu. And I will also free play... Oh, I think I screwed this up. I could have done like all the things. I'm going to change the location, if you don't mind. I'm going to change the location where I played Raptor 1.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Well, actually, you know what? I've already bounced stuff, so it's not a big deal. Let's just... I made the mistake. So, but I will free play... I'll free play Binar's weapon enhancement onto the Raptor 2.
Okay.
Because right now you're at basically 7. You're at 7 shields right now, right?
Yes. Yeah. Did I get a -2 and yeah? Well, I'm at that's -2. That's canceling out my 2 I'm getting, so I'm at 6.
You're at 7. Yeah. Should be at 7 shields, right?
Yeah. No, I'm at 6.
Oh, you're at 6.
Yeah, there's only 2 people on the ship, so it's only getting the +2. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. 6 shields is where you're at right now? All right.
Yep.
All right. I mean, I could try to do the shooty shoot and just try to get lucky, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, oh my gosh, let me think for a second. I'm going to have Raptor 1's going to fight the amoeba first.
Okay.
Yep, I called it correctly. We're going to go ahead and have target warp field coils is going to then blow up the amoeba.
Okay.
Bing. Yep, blows it up. Those go back. I gotta shuffle this up because that was the last tactic.
Okay.
But I score this, so I get 14 points from
Yep.
Obsession.
First points on the board.
Actually, I've gotten pointers from the processor mining as well.
Oh, I always forget that gives.
Yep. Yep. So I'm at 14, 15, 16 points right now that don't count for anything.
Yeah.
They don't actually count towards winning right now.
Right.
That stops Raptor 1. Raptor 2 is going to move to your ship and draw me a card.
Okay.
I'm going to defend Homeworld. All right, security personnel. Oh, that would work. That totally works. We're grabbing Ruck.
Okay.
All right, let's do the important business first. Most important business. Let's put everyone on the ship. Ship's going to fly to here. Beam you down. Beam you down. Beam you down. We will select geology. Beam you down. Beam a communicator down. Share a geology with a communicator.
Yep.
Attempt the mission. I now have 5 geology. No honor, no treachery.
Yep.
Solve the mission. So that scores me 40. And then, okay, so if 3 unique with different classifications, VIP, security, science, officer, I got four of them, are present when you solve mission, discard objective to score points and or draw 3 cards, nullified if you player have played a non-whatever.
Yep.
So I suppose I can do this. I can discard it, put it in the point zone, draw the cards. Yep. So score 5 more points. Draw 3 cards. And the ship is out of range. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to stay like this. I'm going to keep my geology on the planet. I'm going to keep my staffed ship in orbit. Let's beam down the phasers. Just in case. I don't know. Somehow you get rowdy, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Get rowdy somehow. And then that will allow me then to draw. Yeah. Do I have anything else I want to do, can do? Crew 2 will be the planet.
Okay.
All right, let's try to shoot your ship. The Raptor 2 is going to try to open fire and see what the hell even happens.
Okay.
Nope. Not going to do it. Don't have enough weapons.
I'm very glad. I really want to lose those 2 guys.
So where I screwed up is that I should have just, instead of solving the mission, I should have had the Enterprise fly over here, blow up the amoeba, and then had Raptor 1 and 2 just continue working together and blow you up, but it's fine.
Yeah. I was actually curious about that because that's just what I assumed you were going to do. So,
Yeah.
I was
Whatever.
Just like, I was like, he might have something else planned.
It's whatever. At this point, I'm just kind of like, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm at 61 points right now, and we'll see what happens. So, yep. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw to end the turn.
Okay. How do I want to work this card play?
If I would have pulled the Romulan plasma weapon, I'd have been able to hit you. But
yeah.
Anyway, it's your go.
Okay. I'm going to play Lieutenant. Nope, I can't. He's not a free play. Grant. That's fine. Grant and a Grant. For two. Yeah. And then, because I'm paranoid about the ships now, I'll do a Starship Constitution.
Yep.
And I'll get another Grant.
Oh, sure, with the special download? Sure.
Yeah.
So many red shirts.
All the red shirts.
All of the losers.
So see, that's that. How do I want
Oh, sorry. Beta had to move.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Because it can only go to there, but yeah.
Amoeba's gone.
Yep. Sorry. Yep.
Okay.
Beta had to move there. It's not going to do anything because Yarnak can't battle himself. But
right. Oh, it only moves or battles, so.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, and then you'd have to move it
on your turn. At the end of your turn, he can't battle himself. So.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Okay, so how do I want to do this? Okay, I'm going to bring the. Actually, before I forget this time, I am going to use my classic communicator to share the diplomacy off of just Conworks with. Let's go with Odo. So Odo's got diplomacy off of Con now.
Okay.
And then so that'll take care of that here in a second. But I'm going to move the Enterprise with its tiny little stack of cards over here.
All right.
And then they'll take Nagata and Decker.
Okay.
I'm going to have the whole crew on that planet just because that's where I'm moving these guys around for it.
Yep.
Anyways. And then let's see. Yeah, and then so this crew will attempt again down here on SETI Alpha.
Okay. So just show me the other diplomacy.
Yeah. What was the other? There's Pike.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. And then everything else, Colin's got the
leadership.
Yeah.
Where's the geology?
And he's got leadership.
Where's the science or the geology?
I'm going to grab him 1 second. Science. And it's 2 science, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Did I forgot? And I miscounted my skills. That's gross and embarrassing.
Well, you're not stopped, so.
Yeah. Ugh. I thought I had a something science, but yeah, I don't. What was I thinking? Oh well. Okay, so well, that was just sitting there.
It's there. It's there for the taking.
Yeah. So let's see. Then I will put them all back up. I'll leave the Constitution, not the Constitution. I'm going to put everybody on the Constitution. I'm going to leave the Enterprise to maybe get healed. Let's go to. Okay, so I'm going to pop over next door to Sherman's planet. And then I will put everybody down except one, which I'm going to leave on the ship.
Okay.
And I will make that a crew 2.
Okay.
I'll just mark there on the ship.
Yep.
And then I will use, before I start the mission attempt, I will use the taking charge to put an objective onto that.
Makes sense.
And then now I will attempt the mission, and at the start of my mission, I will use the risk as our business, and instead of getting the prepare landing party because it's already there,
Yep.
and I kept forgetting to do it last time, I'm going to grab my recreation room out of my Q10.
Oh, sure. Makes sense.
Yeah. So, throw that out on the table, and now they're all attempting their ish. Do I want to download equipment? And I will just go ahead and download the equipment. I'll download the tricorder.
With what?
And with the prepare landing party.
Oh, yeah, sure. Because you just
Yeah.
put it on there, and then now you're tempting. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. And I'm going to choose science.
Oh, see, here's the thing, though. Okay, so.
Oh, can you not choose this turn because it just came out?
Yep, exactly. Because you're attempting. That's the start of the action. This is coming in. And once again, it's just like this is it's once each turn. You can't just bring it in and select. You have to like do it as an order. Well, you're already in the middle of an order, which is attempting the mission. So,
okay,
the tricorder isn't going to help you right now, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's still cool then.
Yep.
Because I could still just I need it anyway, so
yeah.
That's fine.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Edo probe.
Oh yay! Edo probes. I feel like I know what card's behind it, but I kind of want to take the risk. No, I'll just abandon the mission attempt. That's fine.
Abandon it? Okay. Until any player has solved another mission.
Yeah, but I'm not stopped, right?
No, you're not stopped. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. This is an abandon, not a stop. Yep.
4, 8. Oh, that's fine then, because now I can use my tricorder and give science to.
Yep.
But do I have enough engineers with me? Oh, yes. Oh, no, I love it. That would work. So I'll select science as my skill on my classic tricorder. Give my engineering science guys science. And then the ship has enough range with its boldly going. Yeah, to come back home.
Okay.
And then beam down
and solve.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
actually, you failing this before is actually working out to your benefit, because now you're gonna bust up the Edo probe. Yep. Okay.
Leadership.
No, I know you got it now. No, we don't gotta worry about it. You don't gotta worry about it. You can score your 30 points.
Yep. So there's my 30. And then I'm going to get the 5 off of the prepare landing party that's on there too.
Yep.
And I'll take my 3 cards. Oh, and I'll show you because I need 3.
Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. I know you got it. No, don't worry about it.
Okay. So that's that.
Yep.
That's 35. And then I get 3 cards off of that too? Yeah.
Yep. Same as I did. Yep.
1, 2, 3. And I'll just leave him in the point play area just for. Just see. No, I'll throw him in discard because it's a discard, right? Yeah, discard objective. Okay, there we go. But now I'm out of range on everything. Is this your nurse chapel?
It's your nurse chapel.
I've not played nurse chapel. Where does she come from?
I don't know.
Did I drag her out of a deck or something by accident?
Hold on a second. I mean, she's facing you, so it's got to be your card. I don't think I have Nurse Chapel in my deck. Let me check my deck list.
I do have one in my deck.
I do not, so she can't be mine.
I must have snagged her out of somewhere by accident. I don't
Just
know.
throw her on your deck and shuffle. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. I just noticed. I was like, I've not played her. Where did she come from?
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's see. I'm out of range on. Oh, that Edo Pro blows up. You can have that back.
Yep.
Okay, but I'm not going back over there this turn because I can't make it back over. So I guess I'll dock my Enterprise at the facility so I can start whittling away those damage cards. Yeah, so I guess that is that's my turn. So I will I'll just draw my 3.
Okay.
And over to you.
Okie dokie. So, Beta Entity triggers Yarnock battling nobody. Nothing happens.
Yep.
Spock's brain goes away. So, Yarnock is now free. You're free, Crazy Bread. You're free.
Right, yeah.
Start of my turn. I'm trying to decide, is that even worth doing? Because your Constitution is docked or not docked?
The Constitution's not docked. The Enterprise is docked.
Okay.
I probably should have docked them both, but
it doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know that it matters.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to decide what I want to do.
Does one of these damages, did it disappear at the end of my turn, or does it
full
go
turns?
right into your
Full turns.
Full turns.
You have to be docked for full turns.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, that's where having space dock on your starbase is the bomb. So you just show up, dock, and it all goes away. All right. Start of my turn. I'm going to start with this. I am at the planet. I have lots of geology on the planet yet. So
Yep.
I am going to just go ahead and I'm going to discard a card. I think I'll discard this Binar Weapon Enhancement.
Okay.
Put Boyce into the point zone. Bink. To draw 2.
Okay.
I'm also going to, at the start of turn, I'm going to do a persona swap. Let's get Kirk's swapaged. I want skill boss now. Skill boss me. All right. So, Cisco plays for free to Kirk's location. Spock plays for free to the outpost. Excalbian Kalos reports in non-aligned mode for free to the outpost. And then I think I am going to... what do I want my card play to be? Do I want the personnel? Do I want the ship? I feel like I need... Oh gosh. I think this is a dead draw now. I think this is a dead card. So I think that means then that I gotta play the personnel. Yeah, let's play the personnel as a card play. I mean, I'm not worried about you hitting me with Cytherians, so.
Yeah, no. No, there is no TS version of those.
Well, not only that, but just with Squire's rules, it's space, so it doesn't matter. I don't got to worry about that. All right, so. All right, I'm going to beam up. I'm going to fly the Starship Enterprise to here. Let's do some thinking for a second. Let's start with this. Let's fly the Raptor to your outpost and draw a card.
Okay.
We're just gonna put everyone on the outpost. I'm gonna do this. I think it's a dead card, but I'm gonna play going to the top.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. It totally is. It's totally a dead card, but I wanted to see what I had left in my deck anyway. Okay. Yep. Okay. 12 personnel in play, probably not that big of a deal. Okay. Diplomacy, engineer, nav, science. Diplomacy, engineer, nav. Science of any kind. Diplomacy. Diplomacy. Nav. Science. Also science. Diplomacy, diplomacy. I got tons of diplomacy. Engineer, right? Engineer. I got multiple engineers. Got multiple science. I need to get nav. Okay, so my classic communicator is going to just. I'm going to put navigation from Cisco onto Kalis.
Okay.
And then Kalis is also going to use his ability to gain a skill from a personnel present. And he's going to gain engineer off of Cisco as well. So Cisco's going to talk to Kalis, and they're going to talk about things. And then, yeah. And then the classic tricorder is going to make my engineers gain science.
Okay.
No. No. Well, no, we'll have the science people gain engineer. That's what we'll do. Yeah. It's going to be engineers. It's going to be, they're going to gain engineering. So the science people will gain engineering. And the engineers will gain engineering. So that's how we're going to do it. And then we're going to blast host metaphasic shield test, I guess.
Yep. Engineers for days.
Engineers for days. All right, got to stop somebody first.
Yep.
All right, so just give me a second here.
Okay.
Let's just get the equipment on the table here. We all know I have it, so.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to shuffle up crew 1, and you're just going to move them to crew 2.
Let's see. Crew 2.
You moved what? 2 people over, not 1.
Oh yeah, because I'm just supposed to. Yeah, I was thinking it was because you choose 2 and then kill 1.
No, we got to do Squire's rules first.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
So I'm going to put those guys back, and we're going to just like reshuffle.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, so move 1 person over into crew 2.
Okay, that's the Squire's rules person.
Okay. And then now it's going to be, let's see here, 2 non-android, 2 non-holographic personnel present are selected opponent's choice. One of those 2s is killed, random selection. So you're going to choose 2 people?
Yep. One of them be Cisco, I think. He's skill sharing.
Well, you know, they're still gonna gate. They're still gonna keep the skill, but you know. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, because it's communicator based, not.
Yeah, it's not It's not interplexing beacon based.
Let's see what else. What do I want to possibly use? I'm never going to short you on engineers the way it's being carried around, so
Exactly.
can't target that.
Yep.
I still think the other navigation guy is probably the safest to go. Actually, no, I'm going to take out because you shared with Kirk, so I'll attempt to kill one of those guys.
Okay.
Just go with Kirk.
All right. So odds on Kirk. Oops. Odds on Kirk.
Okay.
It is odds. Kirk dies.
Yep.
Okay. Moving on.
So that's that one.
Okay. Stop somebody at random first.
Yep.
Move them over to crew 2.
Stop this one.
Interesting. All right, so what's the dilemma here? One male or one female president, random selection, distracts a person of the opposite gender of, and then it's the opposing's choice. If neither has honor, both are stopped. Okay, so you're randomly selecting somebody to start with, because they're all male and female right now.
Yep.
So just move them onto the table.
Move that out of the way. So let's move this one.
Oh.
So Cisco.
All right, and then you're distracting someone of your choice of the opposite gender.
Yeah.
Neither one of them have honor. None of them have honor. So they are going to get stopped.
Let's do one of the problems with Squire's rules. I don't know what's behind there, so I don't know what's advantageous for me to stop at this point.
Right.
Because stopping neither of these is really going to affect your overall mission.
I mean, generally speaking, stopping more skills is going to be just the better thing to do then, right? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I mean, generally speaking,
right.
If you don't know, then all things being equal.
Plus, Alice has got medical. Now we should try to target medical just because. Okay, I'm gonna take out or stop Alice with Cisco.
Okay, so those two will stop then. Okay.
Yep.
Neither one of them has honor. And then moving on. Interesting. Stop somebody at random first.
Okay. Into crew 2.
Okay. Wow. It's funny. Okay.
And this is a space mission, so,
yep, so engineer. So you're going to kill one of these guys at random, and then I'm going to get past it with the other the other ones.
Oh, he's the guy with the most skill dots.
Who is? Oh, it's the most skill dots? Okay,
dies.
So
yeah.
Okay, so O'Brien dies, and then these two have engineer.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. So O'Brien will die. Then I'll get past it. And then diplomacy, I no longer have. So, bink. So I cannot solve.
Okay.
Ship moved 4. Doesn't have the range. If I would have solved, I would have won. We're going to run up on time because your turn's probably going to take too much time. But I'm going to end my turn. I have nothing else to do. So,
Okay.
as far as I can tell, I mean, let me just think for one quick second. I have no range to go anywhere, nor does that even help me win the game. And I've drawn. I can move Raptor 1, I suppose. Suppose I will move Raptor 1. End of turn, I'm just going to download a Cue the Referee card. I guess.
Okay.
I'll just download Cue the Referee. Your go.
Okay. I think I can mostly keep this fairly quick because I've got an idea what's behind that Edo probe. So I'll do Joaquin, and then I will, because I'm going to attempt to fish for a card real quick, I'm going to draw the card with Recreation Room.
Okay.
And then, gross. And then I'll place a card underneath my deck.
Okay.
So there it is. Send to bottom. It was being cut off. It's looking. I'm like, it's not there. That it's being cut off by the bottom of my screen. So that's Joaquin. That's free play 1. And then let's try again with a Mr. Scott.
Okay.
To then also draw. Oh, yay, there it is. Okay.
Recreation rooms once each turn.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Ah, crap. I gotta read those cards better. That's fine. I'll move him back to the top of the deck because it doesn't have any place.
Then if you have some other way to draw the card and whatever, then you can still do that.
Top of deck. That's still fine. Let's see here. For my regular play, I'm going to go with the Keeper.
Oh, interesting.
And then let's do. Actually, if you don't mind, I want to take that back real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
The last turn, anyways. Okay, I want to play the Constellation instead.
Oh, sure.
Okay, and then I'm going to put Scotty and Joaquin in the one ship. I'm going to put a Lieutenant Grant in the Starship Constellation. Can I still? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put Lieutenant Grant in this Constitution, and he's going to come over, and he's going to beam down and attempt over here at Agricultural Assessment.
Oh, Grant is by himself? Okay.
Yep. Yep.
I am going to go Cue the Referee.
Okay.
And I'm going to burn him up.
Okay. Fair enough.
Just so everyone's clear on the timing, because we were doing this or whatever, like, you had card plays and stuff, I would have flipped my Cue the Referee, and that would have been open, and you knew it was in play, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
okay, that flips it around a little bit, but let's see.
I understand what it is that you're trying to do here, but I think you're just doing it in the wrong order.
Possibly, yeah.
Just as because this is Coach Yeager's Academy, I'm gonna lay this out for everyone at home the way I would have done it if I was you. I would have had the Constellation take 2 engineers, fly over, move the scow with it, then had the Constitution fly over with the 3 people basically everybody, right? Beam 3 people down, have them face the next dilemma. And then you're trying to solve this mission because then your only hope is to solve this mission and then fly over to investigate quarantine and then attempt it.
Yeah.
So, but that's not what happened, so.
Yeah. Wait, I can. No, but it doesn't have full range available. That's. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's a beige sitting right there.
Yeah, we can fast forward if you want to.
Yeah.
Even if you did it correctly, where you moved this over to here, brought everyone over to here, beamed down 3 dudes, you're going to
Yeah.
encounter beige. Then you're going to have to
Right.
take the ship back, fly everyone else to here, and then attempt to investigate quarantine and face investigate quarantine.
Yeah.
And then you're not going to be able to get back to agricultural assessment to face the last dilemma there. So I'm telling you right now, I had you cornered.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I was trying, but yeah, I actually totally forgot about the garbage cow sitting over there, which is why I did the order.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you weren't getting through. You were not getting through what was over here. So
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then of course, if you don't do that, if we end on time, I mean, if we didn't have a time limit in place, then I attempt, solve, win. So the exact outcome here is kind of irrelevant because, like, you're not solving agricultural assessment because you don't have the ships to do it.
Correct.
Even playing the 3rd ship, you don't have the ships to do it because it was going to take 1 ship dedicated to move this, a 2nd ship to move here, to encounter beige, then just to move, and then to move. Either it's stuck here or it moves back. It doesn't matter because everybody else has to then go to here on the 3rd ship to face what I have and investigate quarantine.
Right.
Yeah. So. No, you were right in thinking that that's what was happening, but you forgot about Garbage Scow. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really should have done what I originally thought about doing with Garbage Scow. I don't know if it really would have pushed me back any more turns than I was thinking. Originally, I was going to push this down here.
I'm sorry, do what?
Back when we originally
had push it down to my mission. Got it.
Yeah. And then later in the game, it actually occurred to me, I could have actually, if I had put another ship out, taken the turn to drag it over here, assuming you didn't ping down my range enough. And then I could have, heading the full range with the Talos 4, eventually just pinged myself back over here.
Yep.
But I feel like you probably would have seen that coming and shot down my range. So.
Yeah. Well, even if, here's the thing though, I mean, the Garbage Scow at Reallocate Dividends is immaterial for other than just you getting it off of your own missions. Because I'm not attempting Reallocate Dividends. I'm going for the win literally right here. Right?
Right.
And of course, I had to time this in the way that if I either blow through everything and then you don't have enough range to get to it to steal it. So that's why I had to do it. I had to just be like, I got to just blow through as much as possible.
Right.
So that you didn't have then, like, because while you were stuck over here, you couldn't get to it to steal it. So.
Correct, yeah.
Yep, so I'm pretty sure that the way this game, either we go with, at time I win 62-35, or we don't do time, in which case I'm winning 100-35, because there's no way that you don't have the ships in the range to get past, to encounter beige, move the scow, and get through what's at investigate quarantine.
Right.
And then the thing is, though, that even if you remove beige by having someone, because especially like I said, villagers with torches is making you commit too many people. That's the other.
Right.
That's the additional dynamic. Because I don't know how many people you have in play. How many people do you have in play right now?
I have 13.
13. Okay. So it was going to take 3 here, 3 here, and then you come back with the remaining 7.
Yep.
So let's just assume that that's what you do. Let's actually just take a moment. So pick Grant and 2 other people to face the beige. Well, I suppose those people then.
Like I had done it right the first time. So.
Yeah. So let's actually play this out a little bit. Let's play this out a little bit. So.
Okay.
So pick 3 people to face the beige. They won't stop. Because beige.
So I probably would have.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's just say that. Let's just say you've done that. You faced the beach.
I'd probably, well, let's see. If I was actually playing it, I would have thrown people out I didn't care about. So it probably would have been like him. and
yeah, it doesn't matter. They don't. My point is, they don't stop
Yeah.
to the beach.
Right.
So you have the Constitution over here for now.
Right.
It's going to take the Constellation. You're going to have to show me 2 engineers.
Yep.
To move the scow.
Engineer and engineer.
Okay. So let's assume they move the scow onto planetary devastation with the Constellation. So the Constellation's blown out range.
Yep.
So then that means that you would have had to then have the wherewithal to have 3 people go on the Starship Enterprise to here. Send 3 people to do that. Unless you want to commit everyone to it. Because those are your choices.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So those 3 people...
Honestly, I probably would have just sent everybody.
Okay, let's do that then. Let's do that.
Yeah.
So you have the Constitution fly back with everyone.
Yeah.
And then you have the Enterprise fly over to here to investigate quarantine. Now, make an attempt. Make an attempt. Just organize your people. Do what you're going to do. You've given up on agricultural assessment now. So now figure out how you're going to attempt investigate quarantine. Let's do that. We'll do that.
Let's do... I know I'm light on science. I'm going to use I would use my communicator or tricorder to give science to the engineers and the science guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then and then I would be ready to roll in.
Okay. So basically everyone on crew 1's going?
Yep.
Okay. So then you basically are stopped instantaneously by Joey Chu.
Yep. Nice.
Yep. That's why I'm saying I pretty much had you cornered, because of the fact that you don't even see what's behind that. That I'm like, unless he somehow thought, oh, I have to leave transporter skill behind on my ship.
Which I at this point, maybe earlier in the game, but on this point it's just like, no, it's a Hail Mary, all or nothing.
Yeah, because you know that I'm solving this mission on my turn, so you're literally like, okay, I literally have to somehow get out in front of him. But it's like I said, if we weren't playing with time, you know I'm going to win. Since we're playing with time, you're like, okay, literally, I have to solve this mission to get out in front of him.
Right.
And so, yeah, you would probably just do that. You would just be like, okay, screw it. I have to throw everyone and see what the hell happens. So.
Yep.
Yeah. So I feel like this is pretty much the outcome. 62-35.
Yep.
That's the outcome based upon the fact that we agreed on a time. So. Yeah. Yep. Because like I said, I couldn't see a way where you would literally have to have the absolute prescience to leave transporter skill on your ship.
Yeah. Which would not normally happen. Honestly, that wouldn't happen normally even in regular play. Not transport skill specifically. That would even if I left somebody on the ship, it wouldn't be because I may need transporter skill. It'd be like I just don't want them to die.
Yeah. Because the other thing is that you would have had to. So, one quick thing here before we call it. Pick 3 people that you would have sent to quarantine, and then have everybody else go back to agricultural assessment. What would you have done if you'd have done it that way?
3 people to pick for investigate quarantine?
Yeah, if 3 people go to investigate quarantine and then everyone else is going to try to bust the last dilemma at agricultural assessment, do it that way.
Let's see.
Who are the 3 idiots? Literally, probably your other 2 grants plus somebody, right?
Yeah, it would have been the other 2 grants. I was looking for my Chekhov because I had a Chekhov in play and he's gone missing, and I don't know where I laid him. But anyways, he would have been up on the ship. That's the one I held back originally because I was. Oh, I remember I put him in crew 2. There he is.
Yep.
So he would be up on the ship waiting to solve, if I could, and then to see if I'm sending 3 over to quarantine. So your Scott and Nagata are already out because I've been dragging around. Let's see.
Yeah, if I was just going over to investigate quarantine and I was throwing people away just to hit a dilemma, honestly, I'm probably going after these. Actually, no, I'd probably keep her. I'm actually going to. I would send over Crappy Kirk. And yeah, probably. Actually, I'd do that, and then I'd probably throw in those two grants with him. They would go over here.
Okay. So then that's what would happen. I would just literally kill
Yeah.
Kirk and a Grant.
Yeah.
Stopped. And then everybody else, I would. And then, of course, then you have to decide: do you send Chekhov and everybody at that last dilemma, hope to beat it, solve the mission, or do you try to fancy Dan it where, Chekhov and 2 people stay behind and everybody else attempts to see the last dilemma? Then what would you do?
On this one with Villagers and Torches, I would be throwing everybody down there just to hope for the best.
So that's what? So that's these people here, and then everyone in your crew won, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do that.
Okay.
You would face misinterpreted history, so just show me your crew won.
Show. The 2 others.
Okay, so it'd be highest cunning or treachery. So cunning 8, cunning 10. Other TOS people, so yeah, all things being equal. Khan Singh. It's gonna have to be Khan Singh. He's cunning, and then most treachery is gonna be the treachery dudes. Yep, it's between them.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so now I gotta kill. I mean, do you have Exo on anybody? Yep, you have it on Decker.
Decker's got it.
Yeah, so you actually would have gotten past this and solved the mission if you would have done it that way. But you messed it up the moment you, like I said, you messed it up the moment you moved your ship and then forgot that you have to move the garbage scow.
Yeah.
Yep. Because you do have Exo and 2 leadership, obviously very easily. As long as you had Exo that I couldn't target.
Right.
Yep. Interesting. Khan Noonien Singh would have gotten you like the timed win. But anyway, I don't know. Like I said, you messed it up. Like I said, you messed it up the moment that you moved your ship without moving the garbage scale first, and then forgetting that I was gonna villagers with torches you. Yeah. Then you literally couldn't do anything. You were literally like, okay, well now I have everybody over here. That ship is moved. Like all I can do now is. Once you did that, it was like nope. Because you said you took. Because who did you take over to this agricultural assessment?
A second ago? Like
at the very beginning. At the very beginning of this sequence. When you beamed down the one Grant. You took Grant and who else? Nobody?
Oh yeah, I just sent Grant over there on a ship.
Oh, okay. Then then you were boned.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was working through when we were sitting there. I was just like, oh yeah, villagers with torches. Yep, I'm screwed now.
Okay. So I'm just saying that I'm like, okay, so then this score is legit. Like you screwed it up at that moment because then you didn't have enough ships to move the scow and attempt over here and then attempt over here. So
correct. Yeah.
Yep. So I had you then. The moment you were like, I'm gonna send just 3 people over, then you were done. Yep.
Yep.
Because the truth of the matter is that you then had to. Yep. Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I know that dilemma combo. I had it played against me the other day, but then I wasn't thinking far enough ahead with the scow and everything.
Yep, you forgot that you forgot that you had a scow over here, and that was the mistake.
Yep.
Because if you'd have remembered, scow's over here, and I'm gonna if I plan on experience Beige. So what's really funny What's really funny is that the last second change that I made was to switch it and dead end. So if I wouldn't have done that, then it would have been then you were totally boned.
Yeah, I would have just been screwed altogether.
Yeah, so. All right, well, I got stuff to do. I got stuff to do, places to be. Thank you so much, Tim, for the game. This was highly entertaining.
Oh yeah, great fun.
You know, for those people at home, what the deck also was going to do was that with the quantum slipstream drives, I was going to have the Enterprise of Kirk, just like if you were playing like TOS Klingons, I just randomly surprise you with a free play quantum slipstream drive and drop it on you and shoot you with everything. Like, yeah. That was what playtesting was about. So the thing that I never did was I never played Enterprise into Future Enterprise.
Oh, you had both those in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
It's really funny to me that TOS people can staff that Future Enterprise.
I know, isn't it? Isn't it hilarious?
Yeah.
Because that's still the loophole for Final Frontier, is that it's no TOS personnel and nobody to time locations. Yep. You can still play with the ships. So, yep. I was enjoying just the fact that I got to put Binar's weapon enhancement into a deck again. That's what I was really enjoying. So, so that I could actually get my Raptors. I could get my Raptors up into firing territory again. So, yeah. But that's my deck. The whole point of it is that I gained the bonus points with the mining ore and obsession, and then I just do 2 40-pointers for the win. You know, some combination of these 3 missions. Right. So that's the whole point. So, and then I just have the Raptors draw me cards and harass the opponent, and of course, like, you know, yeah. So anyway, thanks so much, Tim, for the game. That was highly enjoyable. If anyone has any thoughts, comments, criticisms, suggestions, leave them in the comments. Always glad to hear it. And again, this is Coach Yeager Academy. Thanks for watching. May the profits be with you.